Hey guys, this is fishing all day. Today I'm going to show you some trout baits that have worked for me in the past, Lake Irvine, Lake Poway, San Diego, and etc. So first I'm going to show you Gulp. It is Gulp Alive, pinched crawler, garlic infused. It outlasts live bait and outfishes live. I said that wrong. And they're just like little night crawlers. They're you see those big clumpy ones like this, big clumpy ones. Well, this one has a variety of colors, and it is like a chicken nugget kind of in a way, but it's a little bit smaller, and it's great dough bait. I don't use them on singular hooks because they fall off easier. I use them on treble hooks with a split shot, and that's for power bait Berkeley. This one I don't use a lot, but it's helped me in the past. I use the trout nuggets. Power bait extra scent. This one is glitter trout bait, exclusive power bait formula, blah blah blah. And this is light. This is darker neon green than you saw from those like night crawlers from Gulp, the green ones I showed you guys earlier. This works well, but you need a long nail or something like that has a scoop, like a spoon, to scoop it up and make it into dough bait like a nugget. So that's why I use nuggets, because they're easier and they don't take as long. This one, stream. I don't use this for lake at all. It's Best Bite salmon eggs, natural salmon eggs for trout bait. I haven't opened these yet, but I love them. I use them a lot. Not these particular ones, but salmon eggs in general. And so the cool thing about trouts are that they're fast and they hit hard. So, and they give you a fight. I recommend 4-pound test line, Trilon, works very well. A small little reel. I don't have mine, they're on my dad's right now, so I can't like show you. But small little reels. If you're going for summer bass, like trout nuggets or the power bait extra scent, the green one, bobbers work very well. There's all different kinds of size bobbers. So what I do is I always check which one I want, because I see where I'm going. If there's big trout, small trout, bigger bobber, bigger trout season, small trout season. They haven't stocked it yet a lot. This one I use more than the real ones, I guess, kind of. I've been using this one more recent. Artificial salmon egg. It's like plastic. Looks like all these little salmon eggs together. And size hook, I think it depends on the trout you're going for. If you're going for 10-pound trout, I mean, you can still use 4-pound test line. I mean, I've seen a person catch 21-pound trout with 4-pound test line. It's amazing. Small hook, size like 10, 8 maybe. Nice small ones. If you're going for bigger trout, what I recommend, where is it, is these octopus hooks. These are so much small ones. I got my bigger ones at my dad's. These small octopus ones. And So it works better. It looks like a catfish hook when this part comes in for catfish because they suck at it, they don't bite it. And if you're gonna go for trout, what I recommend is you get a split shot in these sinkers. So when you get these two together, so here I'll show you this one a little bit better. There you go, and then snapshot, split shot, snapshot. So what I do is I put the snapshot on wherever you want it. If you're gonna go deep, like at the bottom of the lake, you want a bigger one of these, like maybe like around that size. It's a little bit bigger. Snapshot, split shot. Split shot is what they're called. They work very well, but I put this on the line, and then you grab the other one. No, you put this on first, then you put the snapshot. Snap. Sorry, one of those weird moments. Split shot on. And what I do for trout is treble hooks. I don't go very big with treble hooks. I mean, here. I use a little bit smaller ones than this. This one's a little rusty. I've had this one forever. And if you're going where a lake has lots of seaweed, algae, you know, the gross stuff that fish like to hide in, use beads, little beads. You can find them, I mean, anywhere pretty much. Fishing places, appliances, where you go get your, like, Little Sisters, the home, like, work project, science fair or something. And just use these little beads. They come in red, pink, white, blue, all different colors. And that's what I recommend for trout. I don't use artificial. The only artificial that I will use for trout is they're called White Panther ones. They have spoons. And White Panther is totally different than Panther. Panther usually goes for smaller spoon lures. These ones are bigger. White Panther is a little bit better than Panther. Panther's still really good, but I recommend White Panther better. So, they come in all different ones. My other one's my dad's, as I said before. And these work very well, actually. So, these are spoon trout lures. These aren't artificial, not plastic. And so, this is what they are, White Panther. It's got the little feather treble hook on it. The spoon, right there, spins in the water as you're turning it. So, that's why you always want to swivel. And if you don't know what a swivel is, it keeps your line from becoming a bird's nest when you're reeling in a fish that keeps on spinning, or a lure that spins like this. Like these ones right here that spin. When it spins, it's going to tangle up that line, which is going to make a bird nest, unless you have a swivel. And this is built-in swivel, which is nice. So this is white. I don't use it. Black, I just showed you. And pink. Pink works best because it's lighter color. For trout, that's what I usually use. But it always depends where you are and what time. At dusk, usually they don't bite. They'll bite sometimes a lot, but usually you want to come when the sun's already up, but not when everybody's there. You kind of want to go early, but when the sun's up. And if you're going for, like, winter bass is a different type of, it's not a different type of bass, but winter bass and trout in the wintertime, they're a little bit the same. But winter trout are kind of like winter bass, I'm just saying that. Winter trout, what they do is they stay on the bottom of the lakes, and so they don't usually like come up to the top, or if you have a floater, like, let's go. They won't usually come up and bite it unless you're in a stream, fly fishing, or something like that. So what I recommend is you get the snapshot and the other weight as I recommended, and the nuggets. Treble hook, of course. Salmon eggs if you're in a stream, not for the lake. I don't catch anything with salmon eggs in the lake stream. Sometimes 3 or 4 trout, 4 pounds, nice size. But when you get different like seasons of trout, the best time to go is when they just stock it. But if the lake doesn't allow it, you can't fish when they get stocked. What you want to do is, I do this all the time. It's not fair to the other fishermen, but I catch fish. So I get the trout nuggets, old trout nuggets that I don't use. Sometimes I get new appliances. I forget about the rest. I get all my old baits, and I pick a specific spot in the lake and pour all that bait right down that specific spot. And the next day when you come and you bring all your baits and your different appliances and you go right there, the trout will usually come there because they realize that all the bait's right there. So it works really well when that happens. And so that's all trout. And the best time to go for trout fishing, sunny, no wind. A good time would be sunny, kind of windy. Bad time, cloudy, windy. The worst time, it's raining and cloudy. And windy, yeah, you get the point. So, what I recommend, my favorite, like I said, trout nuggets. They stay on the best, not singular hook, treble hook. Like I said before, 4-pound test line. You can catch a 20-pound trout. Small little reel. You don't need one of those big reels, heavy-duty ocean reels. I have a small one like that. Works very well. The problem is with the small ones is that when you're reeling up fast, it won't reel as fast as you want it to. If you get a little bit bigger size, it will reel faster and easier, but it's not as much fun to fight it. And I love the fight. I love when they hit it, just BAM! And you get it. It's real fun. And that's my video. Fishing all day. Look at my other videos. Hope you have a good day. Hope you like my video.